it's no wonder most of us are overwhelmed and asking other moms, how do you do it all? How do you manage your household? So, iba pa yung taking care of their schooling needs, diba? So that's the second. Taking care of the child's intellectual needs, making sure that they're studying. Hey Momshies, it's Mommy Ruth, and today we are doing another sit-down videos for our hashtag MOMLIFE Diary series. And this time I'm going to answer a question from one of you who commented on our videos. And her question is, how do I do it all? Natawa sa question, no? Paano ba daw maging mommy? And how do I do it all? Or how do I manage being a freelancer, being a mom, and being a wife? So I have a few answers for this, and I'm going to do it in a tips style. So I'm going to give you different tips on how, hopefully it will cover how I'm able to somehow manage it all, because I really think I don't. And I really think na sablay pa rin ako every single day. But thank you, Momshies, for thinking about me and asking for advice on this topic. I'm just gonna try to share with you what I do. Hopefully, it helps you out the way it's helping me. So, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I do when I manage my life in general is this. The first thing I need to know is know what is my scope of work. Ano ba yung mga areas, ano ba lahat yan. I needed to put it in my head para it makes sense. Kasi ako yung type of person na visual, and parang if everything is so cluttered and parang cluttered and kalatin yung pag-iisip ko, hindi ako makapag-isip. So, I need to categorize. Medyo anong tawag doon? Nerd. Medyo nerdy talaga yung process ng brain ko. So, I need to label, categorize everything so that I would feel like I am dividing and conquering them. So, I have more control. So, what does it mean? So, my scope of work as a mom, or the things that I need to make sure I take care of, I make sure that I list them down and tackle every area that I could. So for my scope of work, I'm not saying that this is the right one. It could be wrong, or some people, maybe they have a different one, but just for me, this is what it is. The first thing is childcare. Making sure that the kids are fed, they bathe, they're entertained, they're safe, and they're healthy. So yun, making sure the child is not getting injured, hindi siya natutumba, walang hazard sa palibot. So yun, that's child care. Iba pa yung child schooling. iba pa yung taking care of their schooling needs, diba? So that's the second. Taking care of the child's intellectual needs, making sure that they're studying, you are giving them an environment na pro-learning so that they become curious and they become studious all their life. So yon, that's the second. Cool activities, baby activities. Third thing is, when you become a mom, you become suddenly in charge of the whole household. So ito yung sinasabi kong house management. So marami siyang different categories for my head. So the first one is house cleaning, making sure the floors are clean, there's no alikabok, there's organizing of the things so that it's not cluttered in your everyday life. So that's house cleaning. Dishes, yeah, organizing the Tupperwares, organizing the kitchen, things like that. So just cleaning it up, hindi pa kasama yung pagluluto. So I just categorize it under house cleaning. And the next thing that I think na is also a scope of our work is taking care of the laundry. Pag may kids ka, ang dami mong laundry. How many times may accidents, di ba? So, and also, I put in another category, deep cleaning the house, taking care of the molds, taking care of the mga alikabok na sa sulok-sulok, na hindi na clean every single day. So, that's deep cleaning, or in my generation, we call it general cleaning. Ngayon lang nauso tong deep cleaning na to. General cleaning po. So, yun. Next category is food and meal planning. This is thinking of what are you gonna serve your family. Is it healthy enough? Planning how are you gonna cook it more efficiently, na hindi kayo nagsasayang ng food, na also at the same time healthy for the kids, good for your health, because health is wealth, health is priority, especially these days. And the next thing is groceries. So once you have your meal plan, your food plan, then you have to get the food from the grocery, from the palengke, from the suppliers, from Shopee. I get my food from everywhere, mga Momshies. So getting of the food is another task in itself. So yun. Then also, of course, there is the financial budgeting, making sure that there is money to spend, and when that money is there, you have to manage it to pay the bills, the rent, the savings, the insurance, everything else, your employees if you have employees. So yun, that's a lot of parang headache dead. So if you can see, sobrang dami ng scope of work ng isang mom, and it's no wonder most of us are overwhelmed and asking other moms, how do you do it all? How do you manage your household? So yun. So that's my first suggestion, is to know this scope of work, what this scope of work is for you. Kasi what I've listed, probably kulang, probably sobra for other household. It really depends on different types of families and, kung ano yung lifestyle nyo. So yun, that's the first thing. The second thing that I want to share with your Momshies is that me and Dada, we divide and conquer. So aside from me classifying and dividing the different tasks that needed to be done, Dada and me, we choose which task we want to do. Like for example, being the provider, being the financial budgeting, getting the groceries, food, meal planning, lahat yan, kay Dada yan. He loves cooking and he likes, that's his relaxation after work. So he does like imagining what we will be eating and thinking about food. He's been researching different recipes, and of course he need to get those ingredients, no? So he's the one in charge of getting it. Also, he's the one in charge of paying our bills, our rent, and also getting the money to pay those things. He's our main provider. So from his work, he still have to work to make sure that he provides the money to pay for our bills and our rent and all the extra things that is needed in between. So that's Dada's side of the things. And my side of the things, I'm one mainly in charge of child care, taking care of the kids if they have a problem, if they suddenly have allergies and everything, and taking care of the day-to-day kid time. It's mom talaga, ako talaga. And thinking about their school, their activities for school, making sure they love learning, it's also me. And house cleaning, it's also me. And somehow provider na rin. I'm in charge of paying the insurance side. And yung mga play school ni Kuya. So some other things in the bills and the rents, I would pay for it for myself on a monthly basis, and also my own liability. So I still have to work and provide for the things that I have, created, or mga utang I have created for myself. So yeah, for the other things, it's not just Dada and me. So there's 3 ways that we conquer everything. One is Dada's duties, my duties, and then we delegate. This is the things that we ask other people to do for us. So in our situation, especially during the pandemic, we just delegate outside. We don't hire kasambahay or yaya dito sa loob ng bahay namin, kasi we know na it might be a risk for the kids, and most people that we know got sick because of exposure to their staff. So what we do is we just hire from outside. What we do for our laundry, starting pandemic, we do our laundry outside. So we have a laundry service to just we drop off the laundry there, and then we get it once it's done. And also for deep cleaning the CR, the molds, to vacuum everything, the things that I cannot do physically on a single day anymore because of everything else that's been going on. So once a week we deep clean our home, and what we do is we go outside of the house and we take our valuables, we put it in a safe place, or we take it with us, and then sila ate dito, they deep clean our house on a weekly basis. So that's what we do to manage everything. I don't know, but it really helps. Tip number 3 is we prioritize. So sobrang daming ng mga tasks na kailangan gawin. Normal na talaga yun na parang you get burned out, you get overwhelmed, and lahat ng mga insert everything here, mga bagong buzzwords of the year in the past year. So what we do is we prioritize Dada and I. So first thing is church or our faith, and then the next thing is our relationship, Dada and I. Dada and I's relationship comes second to God. So we focus on it. We make sure that we have date nights. We make sure that we connect to each other. If we have problems, we still respect each other when we have different opinions, things like that. It's not perfect yet, pero we're working on it kasi yun naman talaga yung relationship. Relationship is work, so wala na tayong magagawa dyan. We really have to work it out. So yun. And then the next thing on the priority list is the kids' routine. So for me at least, this is my priority ladder. So I make sure that they eat, they drink their vitamins, and they do bath time, school time, and then night time routine to clean them up, and then bedtime stories every single night. So it comes into play, like for example, I have lots of things to do for work, for YouTube, or I have brand deals. If my kids are not yet asleep, if my kids are, asking for me, mauuna sila. Patutulogin ko muna talaga sila, bigyan ko sila ng stories until they are asleep, and that's the time na, if gising pa ako, that's the time I need to force myself to get up and finish everything else kasi the kids comes first, right? And then there's self-care. If, for example, during this scenario, like I said, na hindi natutulog yung kids, I have to put them to sleep, and then by the time na I get up, pag feeling ko drain ako and wala na talaga ako physically, may sakit ako and everything, I will not force myself to work. I will go to bed. Or I will get myself a cup of tea or something that will help me out. And yun, I would make sure I prioritize self-care. And then last na talaga yung work. Sorry guys, ganun talaga. Hindi ko priority yung work. Obvious naman, I gave up my career as a flight attendant to start a family, and lots of people ask me why. It's so hard to get the job, and wala, yun na lang talaga. Mas priority yung relationships with the family and kids. I want to be a present parent, so I'm not bashing my colleagues who choose to still work, because I know there's also a good thing about it. We should start going on a open-minded situation right now, especially with what's happening. We really need to expand our minds na, whether you're a working mom, stay-at-home mom, or you are working from home mom, and single mom, double mom. We should really just be happy na we are mom. So that's it. We're just moms, no labels. Kasi yun. Anyways, I'm just saying my point of view and my choices are this. I'm not bashing on other moms and their choices, okay? Just to make it clear po, okay? Baka mamaya may mga angry na naman ng mga momshies dyan sa comment section. You've been warned, okay? So, yun. I'm just saying that all is the same in terms of difficulty. And instead of pointing on each other na I'm a better mom than you, I'm better than you, we just have to hug each other and let each other, vent. Kasi we deserve it. Every single situation or angle it's both difficult. And, I'm not saying the other one's better, It's all difficult. Wala tayong taka. So instead of tearing each other down, we better just build each other up. Okay, Momshies? Okay, stop na. I'm gonna stop na. This is not a rant video. Okay, tip number 4. So the apps that I use to make sure that I get organized, the apps that I use to help me, find my footing whenever I get lost in the head or I get lost in mom brain and things like that. Na parang wala akong motivation, it's my period, everything just goes away. So I have this things that I used to keep me organized. I do have keep notes. I already mentioned it all the time on my vlogs. Google keep notes na madali lang i-check. Lahat ng checklist ko doon. I do have Google Sheets to make sure, everything that I need to list ng mga official, like for example, things that I ask for mga freelancing stuff that I need to do, financial stuff I need to keep up with, and I also have calendar reminders, a calendar ng phone ko. Ginagawa ko siya monthly, yearly, especially insurance. I need to do it, like for example, this insurance I have to pay yearly, like car insurance. So I have to set an alarm for it to remind me every single year para ma-prepare ko yung budget for it. I also have physical notebooks. Yes. And physical notebooks is life for me, even drawing books, kasi I'm a very visual person. I do mind mapping and things like that. So, yeah. Because I need to do my journal or brain dumping, video ideas, business ideas in one notebook where I could just freely write my thoughts and then I can dissect them. And I also have a budgeting book. So this is for a monthly basis, everything that is here to keep track of. And I know I do this sa Google Sheets, pero iba pa talaga pag physical. And also I have, let's see, a scheduling. So this budgeting notebook is also a scheduling notebook. So 2-in-1 na siya. Nabili ko lang to sa SM. It's called the weekly planning. So bet ko siya kasi walang date. Ang nakalagay lang is para siyang yung the everyday pero mas mura. Kasi 800 yung the everyday. This is just 100 plus. Parang may checkpoint, anong month ka, tapos anong year ka na, tapos nakalagay lang Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So for me, walang sayang kasi may mga weeks talaga na hindi ako nagsusulat ng schedule ko kasi hindi ako religiously talagang strict. Medyo free-flowing, sabaw yung momshi nyo. So, free-flow sabaw, no? So, ayan. Every time na may week ako may mga kailangan gawin to do, lalagay ko dito. I'll just check kung anong date, i-label ko na lang siya. Sometimes in a month, let's say, ano na ngayon? April na ngayon, no? So, April na ngayon, 1, 2, 3. 3 pages, 3 weeks pa lang ang naplano ko, guys. So, I just put here yung mga to-do list ko and kung kailan ko siya pwedeng gawin, and then check off ko siya pag nagawa ko na siya. And then, what I do is, next week, ito ulit ang gagamitin kong page pag wala talaga akong natapos. And I also put here my ideas for food planning, and things like that. Or this is just general weekly task that I need to do. This is a drawing book for my kids, I know. But this is where I mind map. Yeah, I need to think in different boxes like that. And then when I really am struggling with something, like for example, I need to do a presentation for a client and there's something that I need to mind map, like mga ganyan. So this is the place where kasi walang lines and I could just do whatever on this page, and I love doing this whenever I try to find a solution for my clients, for myself, something that I'm struggling with, something like that. So I really like having a free flow type of notebook. So this is what it is for, and I like that it's so big na feeling ko lahat may space ka for all of my ideas. So again, drawing book, scheduling, and money book. And just journal lahat ng mga hinanakit ko sa buhay. To keep me sane, nandito sila lahat. So sometimes nagkakaroon ng mix business ideas, mga things that I've realized in my business na kailangan or pwedeng i-improve. Nahahalo siya dito. So that's why I try to have a separate notebook for that para hindi na halo-halo. Like, sabaw na naman ang isip ni Mami Ruth. So I'm trying out this one. I'm trying out, this kind of notebook that we have in school na parang pataas siya and half-half, ganyan. Natuwa naman ako dito. So ngayon, lahat lang ng ilalagay ko dito is work-related. Hindi pwedeng maghalo yung aking journal sa work. So I try to segregate things. That's just how I am. And perfect to kasi I have 2 YouTube channels na. So sometimes, naghahalo and mahirap hanapin. So pwedeng to na also content planning dito. Nakalagay lang yung mga numbers ng dates in a month and ilalagay ko kung anong video yung lalabas on that day. So this is so nice. I really like this. Okay! Sobrang haba na naman ng video na to, but I really hope that you enjoy this MOMLIFE diary series that is going on in the channel. I really don't know how to say it, but these are the questions that you put on my comment section below, and I think na I'm gonna make a video about. And yung mga questions nyo for me, na I really also have those questions myself when I was a new mom. So I hope that this helps out a new struggling mom out there. Let me know down in the comments if it did. And comment pa kayo ng more questions. I'll try to make a video for you. Not promising when, but it's coming. So yeah, comment lang kayo sa comment section below. And make sure that you like this video if you like it. And subscribe na kayo mga Momshies on this channel. I see on our analytics that 98% ng nanonood ng aking videos ay hindi pa subscribe. So ano pang hinihintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na kayo, no? Ayun. So I will see you again on the next #MomLife Diaries video. And bye-bye na muna sa ngayon. Mwah! Bye! Our bedroom has our closet because I just realized living in Baguio City, everything can catch molds, shoes, shirts, towels, beds, pillows, every single thing. There is no under the table, there is no waiting in line to speak to a certain department, to a certain person. It's so convenient.